Hey guys, JH. Welcome to Practice Tea. Okay, today we want to talk about equipment. And a funny thing happened about a week ago. I was doing a video here for one of my guys overseas, and it was relative to the driver aspect. And I'd gone into the spiel, and before I went on camera, I said to the couple of the guys that were here, we had a whole bunch of Callaway drivers over there with different shafts and stuff, and I said, oh, can you put that such and such shaft in that Alpha double diamond head for me? And anyway, when they put the club here, and when I picked it up and I was going to demonstrate it, clearly I could feel that, you know, they put the wrong shaft in. And what they'd done in actual fact was put a 3-wood shaft in the club, and it was an A-flex, 50 gram A-flex. But I was doing the video and I was into it, and I couldn't stop, so I continued on with it. And what happened was that I hit the driver like I haven't hit it for since the old days when I first started playing, and I was a really straight driver of the golf ball with the old 43-inch long golf club with a wooden head, because I could control it. Clubs today 45 and 45 and a half and 46. I just see the PGA Tour averages this morning on the US Tour. Fairways hit 47% is tour average. They don't even hit 50% of fairways. Now in Greg Norman's days and Tom Watson's days and Greg Jack's days, I mean those Johnny Miller's days, Hogan's days, Byron Nelson's days, I mean they would hit 70% of the fairways. I mean, it's just crazy. The clubs have got longer in length and they've got more crooked. So guys, I just carried on. I hit this driver and I just hit it like a dart. To the extent that that's my spec now. 43 inches long, 43 and a half long, A-flex shaft, 50 gram, Kurakage. It's a Mitsubishi Tinny. And guys, the swing weight, now this is the other load of claptrap that we get overwhelmed by, you know, swing weight. So your driver's got to be D4, D5. This is actually B9, so it's about 24 swing weights lighter than it is at 45 inches long. It was just on CO, so it's 20 swing weights lighter. Now guys, people say, oh, you couldn't hit a club that light. Well, let me tell you, that head is still the same weight. It's 195 grams, still the same weight. Hasn't gone anywhere. Swing weight is just a logarithmic measure of balance. That's all it is. Swing weight's just rubbish. The club hasn't got any lighter. It's just its balance point has changed, but it hasn't got lighter because that head's still there. Okay, marginally, a little bit, 2 inches of graphite shaft. So, 20 grams? Who can feel that? So, and this doesn't feel like it's so light in the head that there's no impact. The impact is extraordinary. I mean, fantastic, to the extent that I hit it as straight and as long, if not longer, than my other driver. So my spec from now on, guys, is 43 and a half inch A-flex in this Alpha double diamond. It's set at 8 degrees, it's low spin, and you would think that you would hit it all over the place. I hit it like a dart, absolute dart. Don't hit it all over the place. And you know, the say general convention of thinking, oh, you'll slice that, you'll cut the ears off that, or you'll hook the ears off it. Well, I hit it as hard as I can, and it just goes straight. And guys, let me tell you, it is so easy to hit. And the crazy thing is, I did the same with those irons. Those M2 irons I'm playing with, are A-flex, M-flex, softest shaft you can get, and I got them by accident. And I hit them and I loved them. Absolutely loved them, so I play with them. So I've now got a driver that's exactly the same flex. Now on paper I couldn't hit it. Well, I'll tell you what, I hit it. I absolutely hit it. Now the amazing thing is, for me, is that there's no movement on the ball. None. And it doesn't go up in the air. as you would think that a really soft shaft like this would make it go up in the air. It doesn't do that. Actually goes quite flat, but really hard. Now that's as good as and as hard as I can hit it. That's just downtown. I'm hitting that absolutely as hard as I can. Just goes dead straight. Absolutely, and I mean it, guys, dead straight. None of this, none of that. Oh. Well, it's definitely longer than I normally hit. And I'll tell you why, because the hit is so efficient. When I stand here with this golf club now, it feels like a 4-iron. And it feels like my old driver used to feel. Like this. I'm really in position. That extra 2 inches out there, it just, I don't know, it just gives me that tippy feeling. I've actually tried the 45-inch subsequent to this, and I hate it. Absolutely love this. And I can really, because it's short, I can accelerate it with a lot of accuracy and precision. So guys and girls, if girls are watching, really, there's no such thing as a technical spec. You've got to hit the ball, and whatever gives you the best ball flight is your spec. There is no such thing as a technical spec. It's ball flight spec. What works is what you should be using. Now, I found this by accident, but it feels so natural. I'll really bust this as hard as I can. Now, there's a big tree up there, guys. That's just flown straight over the centre of that tree, which is what I was aiming at. Now, most of the time I just fly it into the top of that tree with my normal drive, but that one I just flew it straight over the top. So it's carrying further in the air. And there's another one. So that's flown the tree easy. Oh, that's way up there. Way up there for me. Not way up there for Rory McIlroy or Dustin Johnson, but for old decrepit JH, it's way up there. And the thing is, guys, it's way up there and straight up there. My irons are the same. I love those M-Flex irons. Again, 50-gram shafts. This is a 50-gram shaft. Now, I wouldn't say that if you're a powerhouse and you've got 115 mile an hour golf swing or something that you would use this. But if you're a normal club player, although my buddy here, my cameraman, he's 115, 117 miles an hour, and he hits this and he just kills it. He was flying it over the back fence here. About 280 metres on the fly with these range balls, just straight over the back fence with this golf club. So, and straight, as Mo says, and straight. So watch this, guys. Just doesn't move. Does not move. Well, I'll see if I can really stress it and stress lag it and see what it does. Now that's as hard as I would lag the shaft, and that's hit about a 5-yard draw. I hit it at the right, just a little 5-yard draw, and that's probably my maximum speed. That's probably about 103, 105, and it's just a little 5-yard draw. That's the most I would stress that shaft. I'm really trying to, oh, that's a good shot. It's really long for me. So guys, if you get a chance, try it. I won't use anything else, I promise you. And we put some impact tape on here, and I wish I had some here today, but the hits, I mean, I hit it in the centre anyway most of the time, but they would just only look like, I hit about 30 drives, just looked like I'd hit one, because there was only basically one mark there. See if we can really stress this shaft. Guys, it's all about, if you get a chance, and these days you can get a chance because there's so much demo stuff around. If you get a chance to hit a different golf club, hit it. Well, I'll see if I can actually make this club break down. I'll hit it 110% and see what it does. Just goes straighter. Just goes straighter. Now push that about 5 yards. Still would have been 5 yards just right of centre. And I really felt that shaft kick. Okay guys, it's just something I thought you guys would probably get a kick out of, and just try it. I say it's not for the power swingers, it's not for guys that have trouble with their driver. But I've always been a pretty good driver, but this has just made it really simple, easy. I'll just hit a couple this way. Just hit a couple of different lines. I don't know what you can pick up on that camera. Maybe down that line's better. I think probably it is down the left side. Yeah, that line's probably better for you to see. I'll hit this as hard as I can, and you won't see the ball go any crazy direction. Can't hit it straighter than that, guys. So there's none of this, no shape on it. As Mo Norman says, no work. So don't move. I don't know if you can see any of that ball flight. Just hit a few different lines, guys, so you may be able to pick up, you know, I never know this time of the day, so just hit on a few different lines, you might be able to pick it up, but whether it's left or right, you'll see there's no movement on the ball. None. Okay guys, that's just a little bit about equipment. But give it a go. I mean, particularly with the driver, I mean, it really is just fantastic. I mean, I love it. So easy to hit. And you can hit that driver off the deck, being at 43 inches, because you can really get down on top of it. Here you can really jam it and you get that little squirting cut type shot. Not that you want to hit a driver off the deck, but if you're out of the rough or something, want to hit one off the deck, it's a good flight. I mean, I had a couple scoot up here, way up, just real burners, you know, just jam it. Okay guys, have a look at that. But again, going against convention, with equipment even. I know I do it with golf swing, but this is going against convention with the golf swing. And you'll never know unless you try it. Okay guys, we'll do some more later on.